Hello and welcome to my knife channel. Well, I was going to do a whole thing on butter knives. You don't see a lot done on butter knives and stuff, but you know what? I got a knife in today, so butter knives are going to have to wait. Pretty interesting. I learned a little bit about butter knives, but you know, might as well go with a good knife. And put these butter knives up. Alright, so I wasn't going to buy any more knives, and then I saw Smoky Mountain Knife Works had this one in, and it's a moose, and they, well, like, here this number is RR2199. It's raining here in the background. This is an awesome knife here. They call it caramel stripe or something like that. I don't have the, let me pause this, get my information together. Okay, it's called the Christmas Moose. Red, green, and pearl, $19.99. If you get just one knife and you live in Texas and everything, shipping and handling, that's going to be your total there, about $26. So a lot of times what I do on eBay is if I see these knives and it says free shipping and it's less than the total of the knife at Smoky Mountain Knife Works with shipping and everything, sometimes I get it that way. But I got this one through Smoky Mountain. And this is one I got nicked last night by a sunfish. Didn't even know it. It was so sharp. I was like, why does it kind of burn on that part of my finger when I touch it? And I'm like, wow, one of them got me, and I didn't even notice it. Anyways, let's get back to this moose. I didn't have a moose pattern, and that's the main thing right there. Anybody that lives through 2020 deserves a knife, and you might as well give yourself a good knife, good looking one at least. 2020 is one of those years where you're like, everything is reversed. I mean, good is bad and bad is good and all this other stuff. But let's look at this knife here. It's got a reverse frost on it that says Merry Christmas. Christmas knives tend to sell out pretty quickly, so I'd place my order now if I wanted a Christmas knife, because if you wait until December or November, it's going to be too late on a lot of them. But it's got that reverse frost, which is not bad. And let me just measure this guy over here on the side. You can't see it because I'm zoomed in for some reason. There we go. Alright, so we've got approximately a 3-inch cutting edge there. Slightly more if you add in the curve. But it's got a very nice drop point, clip point. Let's zoom back in. This color here is from the Painted Desert type of scales that they had, the series. It looks a lot like this, and this is mother of pearl. I think it's actual mother of pearl, because there are defects in it that you would only find from the natural stuff. But yeah, it's a very nice looking color to it. It's got the Rough Ryder reverse mirror. Let me unzoom a little bit so we can see some more going on here. Alright, so that was that blade, and then this is a kind of a Persian looking, almost a spade blade, but yeah, he's got a recurve or a upswept to him, and pretty cool. I think it's the same thing, about 3 inches, a little over, if you count that for the cutting edge. But yeah, very nicely done. And then this one says on this one, Rough Ryder. This is pretty cool. I like the way they did this here. If you use it a lot, it'll probably start, you can kind of see a strike right there where the steering looks good. It's just to one side over here on this, but you know, on as long as the blades are not smacking each other, nice half stop. The pull is about a 5 or 6. It's almost perfect. It's not too heavy and not too light. Good interface there with it open. No gapping. You got the RT right there. T's trying to get ahead. Eventually he'll be up on top and the R will be down on bottom. Because that's the second in command in the Rough Rider factory, in case you didn't know. And he's sneaking his name in there. And I haven't caught it yet, but they're about to. And then 2020, cool. 2020 was one of those years, like I said, where everything goes wacky. Let's zoom in on this guy here a little bit. Nope, wrong direction. But yeah, you can see the natural part of the abalone. But yeah, overall, it's just a great knife. When I got it, it came in plastic, and it came in this that magnetic box that I showed you. I don't know where I put it. I'm losing everything, including my mind. But I didn't have a moose pattern. And let's see how much this guy weighs. Oops, got to turn it on first before you change your modes. You need 8 now. Alright, we're going to go with ounces first. 4.4 ounces. And 125 grams. So, yeah, not a bad feeling knife. And like I said, I really like the blades on it. Let's see if I can do this without losing any flesh or blood. Well, I made it. So yeah, just a really overall great looking knife. Excuse me. And you deserve a knife that says 2020 on it, and you can't go wrong with this. I haven't cleaned this guy up. It came fairly clean. Like I said, there was a little bit of storage stuff because they put it in cellophane, so there was some like gray frosting on here, and I just rubbed it with my fingers and it came up. Got a little pinched bolster on each end, and you can feel a little bit of these transitions here. It's not just like super polished up, but this was hand inlaid in there, you know. They put those little, they did a lot better job than I would have done, let's put it that way. Yeah, mine, the piece would be sticking out over here, and it would be over there, and this would be cockeyed, and the pattern wouldn't match. And like, oh, you want it to look good. I thought you said just put it together. But yeah, they do a pretty good job on this. It goes for like $19.99, like I said, $20. And excellent little knife there. Excellent little pattern. Oh, now this is where you don't want to see if we get any pin wrap or anything. Look at the edge after that. Nope. Something I always check on these, you know. Sometimes it'll come, before you even open it up, before you've even dropped it or anything, you'll see a dent where a pin has hit it. Doesn't happen too often. It shouldn't happen at all, but, you know, for the price you pay. But it's usually that raised area. And for the people that sit on that Damascus doctor's knife to just sharpen it and get rid of that, you have to sharpen down to the lowest part of the dent, or it'll just happen again. And so I sharpened it first and got that dent, and then I went in there. This is really dangerous. I went in with a high-speed Dremel tool. I don't have a variable one, and I got into the, first I was using a file, but I got into that ridged part and I started grinding it down, and that actually helped it. But it kind of ground up the side of the thing, the bolsters a little bit. It didn't do too bad of a job. You'd have to look in there to find it, but I was just trying to get rid of, you know, so that you could go like this and not mess it up. But that's a doctor's knife. This one is not doing that. So yeah, I'd highly recommend this little guy. It's a great little knife. And like I said, anybody that survives 2020, lives through this traumatic year, deserves to have a knife that has 2020 on it. Doesn't have to be this one. Can't be this one because I've got it. But I mean one like this. And yeah, kind of a Christmassy pattern there. Almost red. Red and green and white, I think, are Christmas colors. But anyways, not a bad knife. So thank you for watching and have a nice day.